Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a story that hasn't been told enough. And this is the inspiring story of Junior Bridgeman, a former NBA player who is on the path from Wendy's to billionaire. Junior Bridgeman started his NBA career in 1975, when he was initially drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers. Then, about 3 weeks after the draft, Bridgeman was involved in one of the biggest NBA trades of all time. The Lakers traded Bridgeman, along with 3 other players, to the Milwaukee Bucks for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Over his 12-year career, Bridgeman ended up being a solid NBA player who averaged 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists per game over his career. In 1976, he scored his career high of 41 points in a game. In 1981, he notched his career playoff high with 32 points, along with 6 assists. In 1985, Junior Bridgeman was traded by the Bucks to the Los Angeles Clippers, where he played for 2 seasons, before returning to Milwaukee for one final season and then retiring in 1987. In total, he played in 711 games for the Bucks, which was the most in franchise history, until recently being passed by the Greek Freak. Bridgeman even led the Bucks in scoring for 3 seasons, despite mostly coming in off the bench. In fact, some people believe that if the NBA's Sixth Man Award had been created prior to 1982, he would have won it multiple times. However, Bridgeman's story didn't end after he retired from the NBA. On the contrary, this is where the story is just getting started. Before we move on, if you're enjoying the video, we would greatly appreciate a quick click on that subscribe button. We thank you for your support. Playing in the NBA, Bridgeman obviously did well financially. However, being that he played during the 70s and 80s, the most he ever earned in one season was about $350,000. Which is a far cry from what even average NBA players make today. Thankfully, while playing in the NBA, Junior Bridgeman also worked on his business skills. For 3 years, he was president of the NBA Players Association. This means that he would attend meetings with the owners, including those around the collective bargaining agreement. He ended up resigning as president after a controversy where Bridgeman sued the NBA, in what's known as the Junior Bridgeman antitrust lawsuit. The lawsuit claimed that the NBA violated antitrust laws by manipulating free agency and the salary cap, which led to a decrease in total players' revenue from 61% to 54%, compared to the prior year. Also, during NBA off-seasons, Bridgeman would work at a local Wendy's. This was not because he needed the money, but, rather because he wanted to learn the business model. In 1988, after retiring from the NBA, Junior Bridgeman bought 5 Wendy's locations in Milwaukee. At first, business was slow. But Bridgeman used the skills he'd learned in the NBA, including his business acumen, to eventually grow business and revenue. This allowed Bridgeman to purchase additional Wendy's locations. And he also started buying up Chili's restaurants. At the height of his Bridgeman Foods empire, he owned over 160 Wendy's, 120 Chili's, and a couple other restaurant brands. This made Bridgeman one of the largest franchise owners in the country. In 2016, Junior Bridgeman sold Bridgeman Foods for an undisclosed amount. At the time, this made him the 4th wealthiest former athlete in the world, behind only Michael Jordan, former soccer star David Beckham, and golf legend Arnold Palmer. Not surprisingly, Junior Bridgeman's next business move was probably even more impressive. Bridgeman started a company named Heartland Coca-Cola Bottling Company, which became a distributor for Coke. At the time, this was only the 3rd new independent bottler to join the Coca-Cola family. The company currently operates 17 sales and distribution centers and brings in annual revenue of over $650 million. Bridgeman appears to be a selfless leader who's translated a lifetime worth of skills into building his business and leading his teams. A few years ago, he was quoted as saying, "I am the least important person here. Everybody that makes everything happen day to day, all the way up to the customers, that's who is really important." According to several sources, Bridgeman's net worth is estimated to be over $600 million, which means that he's still one of the richest former athletes in the world. In December 2020, Bridgeman became the new owner of Ebony and Jet magazines for $14 million, after they had declared bankruptcy. He was also in the mix to purchase the magazine Sports Illustrated when it was for sale in 2019, but it was eventually sold to Warner Media. Junior Bridgeman continues to expand his business empire. He's also often spotted at Milwaukee Bucks games, especially for special events, such as bobblehead nights. Bridgeman's number 2 jersey has been retired by the Bucks since 1988. In conclusion, Junior Bridgeman's story is a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and smart business acumen. From the basketball court, to Wendy's, to the boardroom, Bridgeman has proven that success can be found in many arenas. He's also living proof that athletes can do more than just play sports. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, we would greatly appreciate a quick press on that subscribe button. Also, be sure to turn on notifications. That way, you can stay up to date when we release videos about some of the most interesting things in the world. Thank you.